Hey guys, David Patrick Green, davidpatrickgreen.com, hackhollywood.com, actorpower.com. Today I want to talk to you about what it is you should do with your demo reel. A lot of people are dying to have a reel. They spend days, months, weeks, years trying to collect the material so they have this amazing demo reel. They put it all together and then they want everybody to see it. They put it on the internet, they put it on casting websites, they put it wherever anyone can find it. They put it on Twitter, they put it on social media like Facebook. It's everywhere because people are so proud of it. And rightfully so. It took a lot of work to accomplish, and so you want people to see it. But let me tell you right now, it's a huge mistake. It's the last thing you should do is to show everyone your demo reel. And you're thinking, David, are you absolutely nuts? I worked so hard to get this thing. You're darn right I'm going to show people. I mean, this is how I'm going to get jobs. I mean, if you go to the online websites, it says you must have a demo reel. Submit demo reel only. Well, here's why you should try to avoid showing your demo reel whenever possible. There's two primary reasons. One is that what you've done in the past doesn't represent what you can do in the future. Okay, so whatever is on your reel, I don't know how old it is, but by the time it gets out there and you get it up, you've probably improved as an actor. You probably look different, you probably feel different, you probably act different. Doing whatever it was that was on your reel has made you a different person and has actually made you a better actor than you were then. So that's one reason, is that it's a representation of the past, and it's not a representation of what you can do now and what you will do for someone else. The second reason is that when someone sees your reel, that's who they think you are. So whatever is on it becomes you. Until that point, they look at your resume and they see what's on your resume and they think, okay, this person has done this, this, and this. Interesting. They've applied for my role that I have on the casting site, and I like their picture. I think they look right for the part. I'm going to bring them in. Oh, but they've submitted a demo reel. Let me take a look at that because maybe that will help me make my decision. So I look at the demo reel and I see what you've done is nothing like what I want you to do. So I think this is who you are. Your reel is you, because I've never spoken to you before. I don't know anything about your personality. In fact, I don't know anything about you except from here up. So I see your reel, and to me, that is who you are. That's David Patrick Green right there. He's the guy doing that military thing. So I'm assuming that's what he is. He's a military guy. Okay, well, you know, we had something for a father of a teenage son, who gets in trouble and has to go to rehab. It's more of a poignant role, a lot of emotions. Based on what I've seen, I don't think he's right anymore. So you see, what happens is your reel begins to represent you as you. Okay, it's almost like your agent represents you, but your agent's going to represent you and say you're great at everything. Your reel just says you're good at whatever's on your reel. Okay, so the problem being that if you're trying to get roles that are different from what's on your reel, and let's face it, very few roles are the same, and you don't know what is on a producer's mind when they write these casting breakdowns, and so chances are it's not going to be a good fit. And unfortunately, as soon as they see the reel, their imagination shuts off. Okay, when they saw your picture, they thought, okay, I'm going to imagine this person. Well, he's tall, he has red hair. Yeah, he could play a young dad. I see the reel. Oh, he's a military guy. He's very stern and strict and stiff and not emotional. So that's what happens, is your reel becomes you, but you are not your reel. So what you should do is avoid sending your reel whenever possible. Have a reel to say you have a reel, but it's far better if you can communicate with people directly and explain why you are right for the role and approach them, talk to them, what have you. But don't show them the reel unless it's absolutely necessary, until after maybe you've spoken to them. And then you can explain why you look like you do on your reel. Why it's a representation of the past, and you've studied much more and you've done much more since then. And how that's not a representation of who you really are. You are many things, but you're absolutely a great fit for the part they have available right now. Okay, so in particular, don't put your reel on a website, because then the world can see it. And first of all, they can grab clips of it and put it places where you don't want them to, because that's very common on the internet. But second of all is anybody can see it at any time and get whatever idea of you that they want, whatever impression that your reel gives. And it's not like there's anyone out there just going actor demo reels to find actors to hire. That's just not going to happen. So there really aren't any opportunities for you to be discovered from your reel. The only things that really can happen from random people seeing it are mostly negative. So why have it up there at all? Because most of the time it's not doing you any good. It could be doing you harm. Okay, it's almost like why you don't put your driver's license online. The only time you need to show anyone your driver's license is when, you know, you're applying for credit, you get pulled over by the police for a speeding ticket or something, things of that nature. You don't put out your private information for anyone to see because you don't know what they're going to do with it. The same thing with your demo reel is you don't know what people are going to do with it, and there's really no way it's going to help you while it's just sitting there. So hide it until someone requests it, and then find out why they want to see it. And if the reason that they want to see it isn't a fit for what your reel is going to tell them, then do your best to meet that person, to promise them you're going to do an amazing job, and just let you come in for it if you're right for the role, and leave it at that. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hide your reel whenever possible, and because one, it's not representative of what you can do. It's a representation of what you did do, what you could do, and it might not even be a good one. And second of all, as soon as people see it, they think that's who you are, okay? And it's obviously only a tiny representation of who you are, because it's such a short piece of acting work that may or may not be similar to who you are as a person. But it's certainly not representative of what you're capable of for projects that you decide you're a perfect fit for. That's it for now, guys. Give me the 2 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Please share it with your friends, your colleagues, your actor friends. Support them, help them, get them this information, and subscribe to my channel, because I really think this kind of advice is going to make a huge difference in how you do in your acting career. We will talk to you soon.